What the first thing forward to your mind when you hear say a father take him youth life? I will know on the left for just a wonder what go on. Why the father do that? Eh? No fun in know what go on the island. Cause we don't know so enough of the youth them very emotional. Enough of them are go through some situation, whether at school and even at home. And it give them some negative thought. It make them think some way. And that the entity them I look for. The ones that were quick for think negative, have negative thought. Yeah, me I told you, no? And you see, when Jamaica go republic, it now just go republic. So, whoever stand up and represent Jamaican, but I feel like say, it never just cost the sacrifice of the people them alone. It never cost somebody where him love, him have got sacrifice one of them too. So now listen out for you say if he mother him wife or one of him youth them drop out soon. Him I told you, no? Him have got lose somebody who close to him. Him have to lose somebody where him love to. Him I told you, no? And the legacy where him a do all of this for. Remember say, when you feel like say what go on with PMP and Labour right is a fucking competition on the slow bad.
Kartel is a true iconic figure in the music, and where Kartel reach in the music is where every dancer artist dream for reach at some point in their career. You know what I mean? And if
right now, St. Thomas and St. Elizabeth and St. Mary now have nothing over this. All I want the dirty people just wait. You see it? Cause me done catch you already, you know, say you're in Anjoualness. Are you that in the black one they say, you know? You can't bomb escape. Look at
alleged mastermind of human sacrifice rituals, was being transported from Montego Bay to Kingston to be charged with murder, but he never made it. Or did he?
Now welcome back to another Exclusive for Life. Now blessing goes out to all my viewers and all my subbies, all my well wishers. Like, share and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Coming up in today's topic and review, I want to say most blessing and blessing my viewers and my subscribers. I want to thank you for tuning in to another exclusive for a topic discussion and review. Now coming up in today's topic, there are so much interesting topic that I'm gonna bring to you. And most of these topics are an eye-opener on a lot of the happenings in Jamaica that clearly is just, I'm not gonna lie, it daunting on me to speak on these issues. I don't get pleasure in speaking on some of these things that I see unfolding in Jamaica. However, as this video is a lengthy one, I'm gonna cut the long talk and just get into the topics. But first, I want to say thanks to all my new subscribers. Your subscription and your views and your comments are greatly appreciated. And even though I might not respond, I've seen it and I'm listening, and I will respond in due time. Because I have to respond with answers. You see, now let's get this one. Tonight at 7 p.m., the question Jamaican has whispered for 4 years is the cult pastor Kevin Smith, dead or alive, takes center stage. On October 25th, 2021, police vehicle crashed along Linstead bypass. Inside were 3 officers. One never made it out alive. And the 4th, Kevin O. Smith, the man some whispered, the man others fear. I know the funny thing, I have seen actually several clips of people saying that they see this man. What's going on in Jamaica? Is this man dead or alive? I'm gonna try and see if I can find that documentary that's gonna be broadcast, because I really want to know. I am so intrigued to know if this man is alive or is unalive.
October 25th, 2021. A car spins out of control on the Linstead bypass in St. Catherine, Jamaica. It carries 4 people. 3 are policemen, one of which is a young constable who dies on impact. The fourth, a man some worshipped and others feared.
Everybody wants to touch our Sammy.
Kevin Smith, self-styled bishop, cult leader, and alleged mastermind of human sacrifice rituals, was being transported from Montego Bay to Kingston to be charged with murder, but he never made it. Or did he?
Hush surrounds funeral plans for Kevin Smith. Published Sunday, November 28, 2021. Police officers stand guard outside Archer's funeral home in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, while the autopsy for the late pastor of the Pathways International Kingdom Restoration Ministries took place. The body was then transported to another funeral home after the autopsy. 2 weeks after an autopsy was performed and the body of deceased cult pastor Kevin Smith was handed over to relatives, there is an atmosphere of secrecy surrounding arrangements for his final rites. Smith, the late leader of the Pathways. Dante Brooks slapped with 4 charges. Following reports Wednesday night that Movoda's son, Dante Brooks, was in police custody, further reports surfaced Thursday morning, stating that the St. Andrew native was slapped with 4 charges. Brooks was charged with gun-related offenses on Wednesday. He was charged with assault at common law, unlawful wounding, possession of a prohibited weapon, and using a prohibited weapon to commit a scheduled offense. This arrest would take place a week after Movoda returns to the island. Interesting, on the Niels or Enyis arrest, Dante's sister Skve Diamond shared a video to her Instagram story of a person outlining that he will not bear responsibility for family members who want to do wrongs. Movoda has not reacted to the news.
Now, my viewers and subscribers, I see a lot of persons making comments on this Movoda's son situation, but here I have a comment from someone that makes a lot of sense. I may read it to you. He said, "It's kind of obvious this youth needs serious help. To not even be in poverty and love badness is a legit mental disorder." Now, he's not saying that Movoda's son is a mad person. He's saying that mental health comes in all different shape and form. Movoda's son have no reason to take up badness, because his father have money. Movoda's son just did how many years in prison. Now he come back out on road. Everyone saying, yeah, he's out and everything, but no one knows what's going on in his head. This young man, Movoda, need to go get him some therapy. Let him speak to the psychiatric, see how he's feeling. Why is he so aggressive? Why he does the things he does. All of these things can be caused from some type of mental disorder. And Movoda need to look into that, because your son can't go through so much and he just come back a road in a prison, don't get no therapy towards violence, nothing at all. You see? And him come back in the same environment. So he is liable for relapse. Take the youth, go get him checked. See why he's doing what he's doing. That's all I say. Now, I know some people are going to say nothing wrong with him, I just bad him bad. Because that's how Jamaican, because we poor, we always say him just bad. But we never thought to ourselves that maybe, just maybe, there's something going on in this youth that cause him to do what he do. And probably if he get the chance to speak, therapy, get the chance to speak to someone, can change his mindset and the way how he looks at life. That's all I'm saying. Yeah? Don't just put it down to, oh, him just a bad youth. No. Clearly, there's just something going on within his head that with maybe with a little help, your father have money, therapy, psychiatric help can turn these things around with your youth, because you don't know what's going on with him. Now, more for hear your thoughts down in the comment section, because clearly something is wrong with this young man, because this is not normal.
This week in Parliament, things took a turn. We walked out. Yeah, walking out of Parliament is never the best thing to do, but sometimes it's the only thing left to do. When the speaker becomes too biased for debate, when the people's voices are being muzzled and microphones cut, Parliament stops being the people's house. So what drove us to that point? Why did the opposition walk out? And what does it mean for Jamaica, especially with a storm on the way? Let's break it down for you. So what should have been a critical discussion on Jamaica's disaster readiness turned instead into a display of arrogance and control, microphones cut, members silenced, and legitimate questions ignored. Before that walkout, several issues were raised, all pointing to the same truth. Jamaica is not ready for the storm. MP for Central St. Mary, Omar Newell, opened the debate with a clear call for leadership. He said, climate change needs its own ministry and not just a line in another portfolio.
But climate change, as I've always thought, deserves its own ministry. And I want to applaud him on being appointed to that ministry. We on this side stand ready to work with the government to ensure that our people, the people of Jamaica, have access to proper information, to accurate information, and to timely information as we prepare for what may come.
He also pointed out that communication between the government and municipal corporations is breaking down, noting that the St. Mary Municipal Corporation hasn't received an allocation for drain cleaning since July. Drains left uncleaned for months are already clogged, and with Tropical Storm MELLISA threatening the island within the next 24 to 48 hours, that's not just mismanagement, that's looming danger.
I want to point out that the councillors in the St. Mary Municipal Corporation indicate that the last allocation they received was for July. And so they are not in any position to step in and readiness. So while we pray for help, and while we hope for help, and while we wish for help, Madam Speaker, we had an opportunity to prepare and we did not adequately prepare.
Then came MP Christopher Brown from Southeast St. Mary, representing one of Jamaica's most landslide-prone constituencies. He tried to ask a simple question, urgent question: what's being done right now for communities facing landslides and flooding? And do we have the support to make the cleanup work and the preventative work possible?
Saying that I am pleased to stand in the capacity as member from Southeastern St. Mary. And I want to thank the Minister for his statement. Landslides are a feature of these systems that are before us, and
within a question to this particular statement, regardless of the minister's portfolio. The minister was appointed by the government to make this particular statement. Therefore, without being properly briefed...
Member, thank you very much. You may take your seat. No, member, you may take your seat. Member, take your seat, please. Member, take your seat, member. Member, take your seat. Member,
Still, the Speaker ruled to move on. Next up, MP Vvbz asked whether emergency funds would be released for urgent drain cleaning, especially with gullies overflowing and debris piling up.
Madam Speaker, there's a question to the Minister. Quickly, Minister, will there be, in the light of the impending disaster, will there be any emergency funding being made available to satisfy like drain cleaning and stuff like that, knowing that we're still in the hurricane season?
That question too went unanswered. But before all of this, Minister Matthew Samuda, responsible for environment and climate change, stood up and said he was speaking on behalf of Minister Desmond McKenzie, who was overseas and is responsible for local government, including ODPEM. He called it the best joined up government in this part of the hemisphere. But while the minister was free to speak across portfolios, opposition members were told they couldn't ask related questions about landslides, blocked drains, or contractors being able to fulfill their duties. That's not joined up government, that's joined up muzzling, and we want joined up accountability. As frustration grew, the leader of the opposition rose to make a submission, asking why questions were being shut down.
Madam Speaker.
Members, there's a question from the leader of opposition, the member from St. Andrew South.
I'm very concerned by the way in which the proceedings are being conducted. We are attempting to ask questions. We are attempting to ask questions arising from the statement. The statement was a wide-ranging statement. It not only touched and concerned the specific minister's portfolio, he also said he was speaking on behalf of the Minister of Local Government, who is overseas, who has direct responsibility for disaster preparedness. On more than one occasion, the member on this side who was sought to ask a question has been prevented from completing the question, and instead a point of order has been taken, which I don't know what the ruling was, or you yourself have intervened to prevent the statement, the question from being asked. I want to know what the question was that the member for Southeast St. Mary was seeking to ask. I don't know what his question is.
That's when the Speaker, the Honorable Juliet Holness, cut off his microphone mid-submission. It was blatant disrespect. The final straw. The opposition protested inside the chamber, demanding that the member be allowed to speak. After the Speaker refused and cut off the leader of the opposition's mic, the walkout became our last resort.
If we have no other questions, announcements.
I know. This walkout wasn't about theatrics. It was about principle. We came ready to ask serious questions about disaster readiness, and the government responded with arrogance and silence. So the question isn't why we walked out, it's why the government refuses to answer. Because when the storm hits, whether it's Tropical Storm MELLISA or another crisis, accountability can't be washed away with the rain. So, ready or not? I'm Nikisha Burchell, and this has been The Breakdown Parliament Edition. Stay informed, stay engaged, and keep demanding better.
Let us be frank. We have faced multiple weeks of significant rainfall. What does that mean for us? The ground is saturated. Saturated ground combined with increased rainfall in the order of what I'm hearing 6 to 12 inches, plus wind sustained in the order of 50 miles per hour, increases the likelihood of power outages. So I'm standing here to let you know the lights are going to go out. So let us plan for the lights going out. With that being said, we are committed, we are positioned, we are resourced, and we stand ready to respond. I also have confidence in the work that we have done in regards to our infrastructure improvement. In full transparency, I will say some of the potential pressures that a bill has is based on the change in the fuel mix that we have during storms. I just got a report a while ago that the floating storage regasification unit, that's the unit that supplies our liquefied natural gas, due to the threats and the adverse weather conditions, they're going to go ahead and demobilize. What does that mean? We're no longer going to have access to liquefied natural gas at some of our facilities, and unavailability of a particular unit that's only able to burn liquefied natural gas that's controlled by the independent power producers. So what that means for us then is units that are able to burn the alternate diesel oil, those units will burn alternate diesel oil. The reality is that's a more pricey commodity than liquefied natural gas, so that could potentially have upward pressures on the bill. In addition to the reality that now that you have some of the more efficient combined cycle units that are unavailable who would burn gas, you're now burning less efficient unit that burning heavy fuel oil, and that could also have upward pressures on the bill. So the reality is, due to the fuel mix, independent power producers being unable to burn alternate diesel oil, and the need to burn less efficient fuel to ensure the security of the grid and what you call security dispatch, there could be potential upward pressure. The good news is we're working with the OUR and other agencies to minimize that potential impact. I'll just close lastly with one thing that says the other thing that happens during a hurricane is that the renewable energy, wind and solar, are significantly curtailed. Curtailment in the order of over 80%. Therefore, in terms of the availability of that, you're talking about less than 20%. So in Jamaica, we have just over 50 megawatts of solar. The expected output during a hurricane, given the cloud cover, is pretty much zero or a little bit above that. So you now are going to have to be running other units that's burning fossil fuel to offset that to meet the customer demand, and also ensure you have system stability and not a shutdown. Those combined effects in terms of not having availability of liquefied natural gas, the curtailment of renewables leads to potential upward trends in regards to bills and the impact. But we'll work with regulators and other agencies to see what we can do to soften or minimize that.
Greetings to my people of Northern Clarendon. This is your Member of Parliament, Vvbz. In light of the storm watch that we have been placed under, I am urging all my constituents of Clarendon Northern to make the necessary preparations for yourselves and your families. Our parish knows too well the effects of heavy rains and flooding, so let us be ready. Secure your roofs, windows, clean drains, stock up on food and water, and identify a safe place in case evacuation becomes necessary. Please check on the most vulnerable among us, the elderly, children, and persons with special needs. Let us act early, stay tuned to official updates, and work together to keep Clarendon Northern safe. God bless you all.
Now, viewers and subscribers, here we have Colonel Charles Jr., ahead of the tropical storm MELLISA. Our teams are working across southeast Clarendon to clear drains and waterways, reducing the risk of flooding and protecting lives and property. Preparedness saves lives. Together, we are ensuring our community stays safe and resilient. Now, Mr. Charles, if tropical storm MELLISA wasn't coming, you wouldn't find it necessary to clean these drains? Look, people, at the condition of the drains. It shows that years those drains haven't been cleaned. Why isn't it Jamaica has a national road work program that employ members of the community daily to go out and keep these drains year to year clean? It will cost the government less than what I see the government doing right now, because the PNP members of parliament stood up and ask these questions. And Juliet Holness felt it was necessary to disrespect the people. Them tell them, sit down, sit down, sit down. Like our picnic them, boy up the people them. Big people, boy them up. When all she had to say, what we see here now. Look.
The government of Jamaica has activated a $200 million national drain cleaning program spanning parishes from eastern Jamaica to St. Elizabeth as part of its disaster preparedness.
The government is stating that they now put out $200 million to prepare for the tropical storm MELLISA. The government never felt that it was necessary to have these drains clean on a daily basis to keep these people safe. It's only, better thank God say the storm come. Cause the storm never did come, wouldn't get no drain clean. And this $200 million wouldn't spend. That if they spend $200 million. Because we can see here, these people, cleaning these drains are just like people from the community. Where them just get a contract work for just clean because of the storm. And them give them a money. It's not like say them have them road work program where clean these drains year to year, because you can hear what this councillor saying. $200 million can't clean the whole of Jamaica, all of the drains and the people them that are at risk. Why is it this government don't have a national road work program that every day these drains are clean? How much time for the year have we seen flood? Because of what? The drains, little rainfall, the whole place flood out because the drains them not clean. And the government never felt it was necessary. Look at the condition of the drains. And if MELLISA never did come, none of this would have happened. That's my point. This is shameful. This is disgraceful. But however, a fool in Jamaica, a fool in the government. But when I see this idiot, I come and put out this video, I say, we preparing and ensuring our community stays safe and resilient. Only because of MELLISA, only because of the tropical storm. And you come brag and boasting. You should feel ashamed of yourself. Say for instance, God bless Jamaica, MELLISA pass and all is well. That's what I pray for. How long before again you think those drains will be cleaned? They just do things for impressed. Mr. Charles, you only are secure southeast Clarendon. How many constituencies in Clarendon? What about the people them under the PNP part? We only refuse to give funding for clean their drains. Yo, listen to this MP.
Out in the pouring rain on Wednesday, Western Westmoreland Member of Parliament Ian Hales.
Let me say to the people of Western Westmoreland that the Met Office have just informed us that by Friday, MELLISA will be a hurricane. That's number one.
The returning NP was leading drain cleaning efforts in his constituency. But according to Mr. Hales, the work is being done without government support, claiming the country's resources were used up in the financing of the recent general election.
I didn't get $1 from government to clean one drain. I'm here with somebody, the chairman for the Little London Division, Mr. Ewing. He has volunteered his backhoe to help the citizens of the Little London Division. That's what we have to be dealing with now. Volunteerism, because the government have no money to give anybody. All of the money done in the election.
The MP, who also serves as Vice President of the People's National Party, says he's outraged by the government's handling of funds and what he describes as disregard for the needs of Jamaicans facing potential disaster. He says regardless of political affiliation, all Jamaicans should receive the same level of governmental support.
The Jamaican people not into this foolishness anymore. When the flood rain come or the hurricane come, it don't go to greenhouse or it go to orange house. It goes to every Jamaican house. And I would have liked to see the government place the PNP and the JLP in one room and we come up with one solution in terms of dealing with the flood rain and hurricane that is on its way. The hurricane don't pick PNP house or JLP house, they pick everybody house. And yesterday for me I was disappointed in Parliament because I had to leave the Parliament of the land and come down and tell every citizen in Western Westmoreland that I have no money for drain cleaning, I have no money for mushing, and I have no money to fix the road, to repair the road. And it is sad and it is disappointing.
He also made an appeal to his constituents in flood-prone areas.
For the people in the flood-prone areas, let me just appeal to you. When the authorities tell you to move, I'm appealing to each and every one of you in McNeil Land and other areas across the constituency. I'm appealing to you. Move when they tell you to move. It doesn't make any sense for us to lose one life. When they say move, make we move. Make your necessary preparation. We have to be safe. We have to ensure that for our fisher folk that you're safe, and we're going to get through this together as one people, not as PNP and JLP, as one Jamaica.
The MP is calling on the government to act swiftly and ensure that all constituencies receive the necessary support. Kevin Black, CVM News.
So as you hear, my viewers and subscribers, there are some constituencies, part of Jamaica, where the government doesn't release no funds to support these community in the disaster preparation. And those were the questions the PNP and the opposition members were addressing in the House of Parliament. And Juliet Holness shut it down. As I said, disrespect the people. I mean, all she had to do was say, yeah, there's gonna be a 200 million national drain cleaning. But if you look at where it's spanning, the spanning parishes is from Eastern Jamaica to St. Elizabeth. And that's the parishes where Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister, is planning on investing heavily in. So he must secure where he must invest in. But what about the rest of Jamaica? They on their own. Them have to make them own preparation. He doesn't care about them. He don't care. He don't issue no money to them, to their drain cleaning. As you can hear, they say they have to be doing their own thing. Luckily, this man in the community have a bow where them could have used to do some drain cleaning. What about these people, government? Okay, uno people. Yeah, we see the government do that too now. I wanna sit down there, uno a good phone now. Uno continue sit down. You see the PNP in there, the parliamentarian, them a fight for now and say, listen, Juliet Holness, how the money go for these people? And you see Juliet Holness run them out of parliament, you know. She basically run them out of parliament because if that was me, she can't talk to me, so me's a big man. You be say Andrew Holness this? You talk to the people them like you feel like say at 28 you talk to girl. You're pissing me off with your man voice. You hear my voice aggressive? You sound worse than me. I don't know why God give you that the man voice there. Woman please man, just step down man. It's just so embarrassment. Because we know say you don't have no fairness in you. So I don't know where you come talk about. Only need to step down. And I don't tell the people them and the Jamaican people them and the government already that they shouldn't have allowed that woman to go back in that position. From the moment una object it in parliament, cause una know this is what she was gonna do. And una not say nothing yet. You think she do nothing yet, you wait. And una go wait until she do and destroy una before una get up and start make noise and want. Una better get up and go now and say now we want her out. Get up and march, go down the House of Parliament, just like una go march the little youth. Jaden Smith were missing. Una take on and say that una go down go march to Jaden Smith, march to Jaden Smith and go march go down the Parliament. So no one bumbuckler preparation for disaster and everything, and stand up for no one from now before it's too late. That me have to say too, no. I mean, nah, stop say it. That's why me nah do no black film that day, you know. Because me no know what to Jamaican people, them weak out. How many the youth to get unalive? All now, the 22-year all now, nothing to come out of it. Nothing. We don't hear nothing about it. Them police are still there road. Unalive human being in the name of 28. Because 28, all him trying to do is to impress, you know. Oh yeah, we kill 500 youth and yeah, crime gone down. But every day you get up, 11 of them get murdered the other day, and wait time from the shout where you hear wait say, the man them jump out and say a police. Just last week, a police officer get caught in a car with 5 gunmen. They just done analyze a man, and anytime them jump out on the corner, them say police. So police and bad man are do the same work in Jamaica. We cannot tell the difference. What's going on in this country? Yo, I'm tired. If you see it, people at time for you to get up. You know, hear me I tell you now. Alright, you know, go and say that. You see the man say a robot, him I bring pound now. And him I convince you to say, oh, if you is a cleaner and the robot take your job, it's good for you. It's a good thing. And why? You're gonna have to go search for a different kind of job. Maybe a job where you don't even have the education to get. While this robot take your little cleaning job. So, by December, the man say I bring in this, you know. Me live in a first world country where me know say the people them a fight. I said, no, we're not ready for that yet. Much less Jamaica, a third world nation. You want to bring in that? You are a sick man. And anybody who is supporting me, them sick as well, and them going to see. Them going to see. Wait, man.
Yeah, right now, St. Thomas and St. Elizabeth and Bumbaclaw, St. Mary have nothing over this. All I want the dirty people just wait. When you see my video and don't like it, yes, so I put no Bumbaclaw, especially Andrew. Let's get a robot come out Bumbaclaw, Jamaica, December, and you see Andrew. And yes, so you go Bumbaclaw, your big nose I go fall off. You see it? Because I don't catch you already, you know, say you're in Andrew unless. Are you that in the black one, they say, you know? You can't Bumbaclaw escape. Look at, yeah, man. A Rosalie, that right there, so. This is a Dash Belly Diamond. You see it? Ivan, you need to carry King come right there, so you know, say, oh. You see it? You can't cheat pan you and you can't Bumbaclaw get way. Boy, GX, I say they can't Rosalie. Rosalie finally get to only 12 years time when you can't get to a pussy wall. Me got to know, you see it? So anyone who pass my video and like it, just know so on the foot I go Bumbaclaw. So I have some of them, man. And any guy who want me?
An overnight United States-U.S. strike on an alleged drug smuggling boat operated by a Venezuelan gang killed 6 people in the Caribbean Sea, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said on Friday. The vessel was known by our intelligence to be involved in illicit narcotics smuggling, was transiting along a known narco-trafficking route, and carrying narcotics, Hegseth noted.
And this Kartel is a true iconic figure in the music. And where Kartel reach in the music is where every dancer artist dream for reach at some point in their career, you know what I mean? And if them big honest, you know what I mean? Because Kartel lock the place with not just songs. You know what I mean? It's just a different movement. So dog them have to live crazy when that song they're dropping at the street. And Kartel is a true iconic figure in the music. And where Kartel reach in the music is where every dancer artist dream for reach at some point in their career. You know what I mean? And if them big honest, you know what I mean?
Right now, Jamaicans, I am prophesying. Jamaicans, I am prophesying while your Prime Minister is praying to the devil. While your Prime Minister is praying to the devil, I am prophesying upon my people. 90% of Jamaicans who talk about a head rolling down on King Street, a chat or not chat. When you chat too much, shut your mouth. You're not doing a damn thing. 90% of you will take the digital ID. That's prophecy. You will take it and you will villainize everybody who didn't take it. Just like what you did to us in Corona time. And then you realize that it was all a hoax and it was all a lie and nobody needed to take it. So you was the fool. But you see, because you're a fool and you always will be a fool, you get what I'm saying? Don't throw pearls to swine. You get me? You is the swine. Yeah, because you tied up so many millions in the bank, millions in digital platforms. You get me? You know what you will do? You're going to take it so that you can do what? secure your resources, because in your head, you work very hard and that money needs to be saved. You get me? All that money we are pile up and not helping nobody with it, not helping no poor with it. You get what I say? You and that man you done yourself is the same thing. Yeah, Andrew Olnis. Yeah man, y'all are thieves, y'all are robbers. So because, and even if you never rob nobody, you're gonna rob somebody when you be a part of the system that will fight the people who don't want to take it. You 90%ers. Yeah man, me I talk to you man. Even someone who have bad up on yourself, but me nah go take it. Wait until you can't pay your Wi-Fi. Wait until you can't pay your electric bill. Wait until you can't pay your water. Oh, me nah go take it because yo, my firm wish pa. Let's see how firm it is when the time come. We are gonna know who is who. Yeah, when the digital ID come in and money cannot spend at the shop, you cannot go to the market again and buy things with money because it a got digital. You know what digital mean? You don't understand. And by the way, if you never know, it is already been implemented from 2024. And you only is scared to push it out in your face. That's the reason why you don't know. But you can actually Google it right now. Google is Jamaica already in the digital ID system. It will say 2024. We're actually in 2025. That means it already is here. Especially a lot of women. A lot of women need their baby father's money. They need that money, that child support. So how you think they're gonna get it? Digital, there is 5-point-something billion women, 2-point-something billion men. There's more women than men. So the women want their money. So they're gonna be on the digital. And you as a man, whether you're on the digital or not, you have to pay the money or else you will go to where? Prison. So that means that you're gonna have to join the digital system, not to go into prison, so you can pay your welfare or your child support money. Remember that. Shalom.
Now, Mr. Prime Minister, me check say you is a man of God. You know here, the Bible tell us say you must pray to idol. So you left Jamaica and Ghana, Israel and pray to wall, brother. You don't have no sense. You don't have no sense. Where you think say you pray to that wall at the tear, be say it can't stop you from your judgment. Anytime your last day come, death is a must unto every man. So you there prepare for earth, but you're not prepare for death. Prepare for the afterlife, cause your days afterlife are gonna be better. Yo, you gonna Israel, but you gonna pray to idol. Fucking idiot.
What the first thing forward to your mind when you hear say father take him youth life? I will know left for just a wonder how I go on. Why the father do that? No fun in know what go on the island. No fun in know say yo, it's a blood sacrifice. And it have a lot to do with the future generation them. That's why every day we wake up. You know what I say? We jump up, we say yo, another youth this, another youth that, another youth that. And if you are looking into things, you have to wonder and question things. How I go on? You know what I say? How do you think just reach you them from what? And enough away, only thing we left to do a wonder. So you see right now, me not have to wonder. I say if we still a wonder, me I can share some information. We don't know. And I gotta explain it in a way where we not have to wonder. Me I gotta tell you exactly what I mean. You me I told you know? And keep up, because probably you can learn something. You see Jamaica right now, Jamaica and more. And Jamaica are going to end up being a republican country. We're going to go republic soon. And you see right now, this is going to sound strange, this is going to sound weird. This is going to sound out of the norm before me even going further. You may have told you nothing when I get up and I hear people talk about on a regular basis. And a normal conversation we have right now. A different conversation. Because, see, in order for Jamaica go republic, the Prime Minister, the politician, them out there, them not have no rights, them not have no powers. And them a do it. And them a shape Jamaica. You may have told them not write no laws, no rules, no regulation. Everything forward from overseas. Everything forward from overseas. And this, a long time, this written. This is a part of a plan. This is part of a strategy. You may have told you wait to leave one man standing. And the man they get groomed. You may have told you the man they go through whole heap of process. And the level of achievement went forward with no other Jamaican Prime Minister, the one them a ban ya. None of them now gonna have the kind of legacy what him a left behind from Jamaica go republic. So when you see him I go all over the world and you see him pop up in a certain country, especially what year when him got Israel. If you don't know nothing about Israel, Jamaican people, you need to keep your mouth quiet. when you see certain thing, you do a jump up and make it seem like say it's a good thing for him go down the way. Cause as if him left from down Israel, you don't notice him have one sky blue jacket. You see the sky blue jacket a confirmation. It's a code he must send, it's a message. You hear me at all, you know? It's a message he must send when you see him in a sky blue jacket there. I say what here when the shooting go on with the 6 people and with the local girl end up lose her life. I see him pop up down there. Him and him best friend for how much he years. And the camera up on him. When you look how him and him best friend stand up and fool the man. Yeah, me at all, you know. Look how him and him best friend stand up and fool the man. It's a message them a send. We're not found in the know about. Only not being a standing towards it. And the sky blue suit again. Yeah, me at all, you know. And when him end up attack, he not say nothing pertaining to the youths, them and the people. Them not say nothing pertaining to them family and the struggle and the pain and how them probably feel now. He might talk about the police force, this, that. It don't make no sense to me. When me see that clipping say, the words that come out of my mouth. The only thing that makes sense to me is when me see what one see. And you see that sky blue suit there, I want to look up back the Israel flag and tell me how far the sky blue suit jacket there. How far the sky blue jacket there from the blue with upon the Israel flag. Cause him sign me over what here. Him sign me over to some demon, some devil. Cause if for Jamaica go Republic, a whole heap of blood have to go spill. Especially the blood of the young, the future generation. Yeah, me I told you a whole heap of entity. Them legal right now. But up on the island where I feed off a low vibrate. So only way I get the low vibrational, it a feed off of the low vibrational being them. It stick to you, bro. It do all thought. Yeah, me I told you, and only can see it, only know what they're on, you know. Only know what stick on, you know, what take on as a host. So to uno, I uno have the thought them. So that's why I'm not quick for react certain way. And that's why I'm not quick for do certain thing. And that's why I'm not quick for say certain thing. Cause killing the dead, I uno on self I do it. Yeah, me I told you, know. You have whole heap of entity right now where they in a Jamaica, where they must seek or be a low vibrational being. Yeah, me I told you. So when you hear certain thing, you say you them a do this and that. At the thought them what them have. Cause we don't know so enough of the youth them very emotional. Enough of them are go through some situation, whether at school and even at home. And it give them some negative thought. It make them think some way. And that the entity them I look for. The ones them were quick for think negative, who have negative thought. Yeah, me I told you, know. And you see, when Jamaica go Republic, it now go just go Republic. So whoever stand up and represent Jamaican, but I feel like say it not go just cost the sacrifice of the people them alone. It not go cost somebody where him love, him have got sacrifice one of them too. So now listen out for you say if he mother him wife or one of him youth them drop out soon. Him I told you, know, him have got lose somebody where close to him. Him have to lose somebody where him love to. Him I told you, know, and the legacy where him a do all of this for. Remember say, when you feel like say oh, walk on with PMP and Labour right is a fucking competition on the slow bad. When you remember PJ Patterson, when you remember Siago, I'll never forget thing. When you remember when Siago I end up sit down and I watch PJ Patterson win how much a term. And if nothing remember, you know say PJ that win the whole of the term when it forward to election. And look on the legacy where PJ Patterson have right now. When you feel like say tough like the legacy where Siaga left behind for his daughter and his wife, PJ Patterson are nothing near. PJ Patterson legacy are nothing near the legacy where Siaga left right now for his family them. And you see the legacy where Andrew, we should even call him name. You see the legacy where him a run down, it will never be tough like the legacy where Mark holding up. That's when you feel like it's a competition. When you feel like say yo, when you see politics and all this shit, I say it going according to what you think. I wouldn't go vote and then vote select prime minister. Everything we are going right now is a plan, is a strategy, a long time. Them are set 1 and 2 in place. It played out for the time, yeah. And it played out for the time right now, and everything I go according to what them say and what them plan. You know, we have the understanding what go on truly in our country. Yeah, me I told you, because we can't identify nothing where real or fake, where we see real or fake thing. When we see real and fake, to we, everything are one. Everything. You me I told you, no? Enough of the thing that we not eat, you know, and a real thing, you know, neither the meat them. Enough of the fast food place them when you go buy food, and a real fucking thing you not eat. Enough of the fruits them and a real, and you can't identify them from real from fake. And whole heap of ones them when you call human being. Whole heap of ones that walk up amongst us, and you can't tell the difference. Kill on the dead a human being them. When they know say you other species, as some shapeshifter, you hear me at all? Shapeshifter, some other alien, some other creature, some other thing where them wear the skin, and it take a sound like some sci-fi shit. You know me at all? Cause them always put the truth in the movie them. And you know say movie advertisement way forward towards the world. You know me I say all these things where you see, most things where you see in a movie advertisement. Them show you so this go forward in the near future. You me I told you know, but them disguise all these things from me. So when we see these things, we only can identify it according to everybody. You know me I say we have to say the things that everybody has say. We have to walk in the direction where everybody have to walk. And where it start from? It start from our bloodline. You me I told you the own legacy we ancestors them left for we. We're born in a certain situation, in a certain era. And if we walk in the direction of the said mindset and belief in every fucker with them believe in. And that's how we are live. So we can identify nothing real from nothing fake. Yeah? But me I tell you say you know God and Goddess. And never look down upon yourself and I not know when I do never have doubt. I make no ones use words and get on the down. Keeping the mindset positive, keeping the surrounding positive and pre-upliftment always. More life, more light opportunity and goal for no conquer. I know say you know love so much on our creation favorite. You hear that? Big up on yourself, loving and abundant always, cause me love you know. What the first thing forward to your mind when you hear say father take him youth life? I will know on the left for just a wonder what go on. Why the father do that? Eh? No fun in the know what go on the island. No fun in the know say yo, it's a blood sacrifice. And it have a lot to do with the future generation them. That's why every day we wake up. You know me I say? We jump up, we say yo, another youth this, another youth that, another youth that. And if you are looking into things, you have to wonder and question things. How I go on? You know me I say? How do you think just reach you them from what day? And enough of we, only thing we left to do a wonder. So you see right now, me not have to wonder. I say if we still a wonder, me have to share some information, we don't know. And me have to explain it in a way where we not have to wonder. Me gotta tell you exactly what I mean. You me I told you know? And keep up, cause probably you can learn something. You see Jamaica right now, Jamaica and Jamaica no more. And Jamaica gonna end up being a republican country. We're gonna go republic soon. And you see right now, this is gonna sound strange, this is gonna sound weird. This is gonna sound out of the norm before me even gonna further. You may have told you and nothing when I get up and I hear people talk about on a regular basis. And a normal conversation we have right now. A different conversation. Because see, in order for Jamaica go republic, the Prime Minister, the politician them out there, them not have no rights, them not have no powers. And them a do it. And them a shape Jamaica. You may have told you, them not write no laws, no rules, no regulation. Everything forward from overseas. Everything forward from overseas. And this, a long time this written. This is a part of a plan. This is part of a strategy. You may have told you wait to leave one man standing. And the man they get groomed. You may have told you the man they go through whole heap of process. And the level of achievement went forward with no other Jamaican Prime Minister, the one them a ban ya. None of them now gonna have the kind of legacy what him a left behind. From Jamaica go republic. So when you see him I go all over the world and you see him pop up in a certain country, especially what year when him got Israel. If you don't know nothing about Israel, Jamaican people, when you keep your mouth quiet. When you see certain thing, when you do a jump up and make it seem like say it's a good thing for him go down the what year. Cause if him left from down Israel, when you notice, him have one sky blue jacket. You see the sky blue jacket, a confirmation.
Now welcome back to another exclusive for life. Now blessing goes out to all my viewers and all my subbies, all my well wishers. Like, share and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Coming up in today's topic and review,